Welcome to Defiling Corpses with Underage Heroes. I am CJ, and today we are playing Dungeon Rushers. This is available on Steam for about $15 US, currently in early access. I've played the first level of this, didn't go any further, can't find a way to restart, so we're just going to have to redo it for you. On the front screen, there's absolutely nothing to do at the time being. I don't have any friends on Steam, so I can't do shit with anybody. Can't seem to unlock the shop, the workshop, dungeon, arena, anything. So we're just going to have to get right into the game itself. This is a dungeon crawling RPG light. This seems to be for... It's sort of like Plants vs. Zombies for the casual crowd. It doesn't seem to be too difficult at the moment. You just go in and basically you're this little character here, Ilion, something like that. And you just go square by square through the dungeon. It's sort of like a roguelike game. And then just come across various things. There does not seem to be... Yeah, there's absolutely no storyline when you redo a level, unfortunately. So, very basic. There seems to be a rock, paper, scissors type option here. We're just going to go ahead and go for the basic sword attack. Nothing fancy. You don't have to worry about timing. It's just like an RPG system. Take turns, loot things, collect items. I was going to make some sort of joke about how racist these characters are. Because when you encounter the skeletons, you know, this is a comedic game. At least that's what they're going for. He makes a remark of... oh, hey, you all look alike, and that's extremely racist, but this fucking game won't let me restart, and I can't proceed the way I wanted to, so you're just gonna have to assume that I was funny at some point. In an alternate universe, I made a joke that made you laugh. So, yeah, this is all it is. We can go different... Oh, I don't actually know what that is. Pathfinder. Reveal adjacent rooms up to a range of 2 squares. I guess that is a special ability that each character has. Monsters, Pile of Bones, Skeleton Warlock. He was the boss of the level. For this, you can't seem to actually attack through anything. As you get more members in your party, you can position them in different spaces. I didn't actually try, so I'm going to see what happens. Yeah, so if I want to do a melee attack, I can't get through that to get to him, so I'd have to bash that and break that first. Alternatively, I can use my ranged attack and hit him from here. I'm now about to die, so I'm going to go ahead and use one of my potions. Very basic. Again, this seems to be geared towards non-hardcore fans of RPGs and stuff. You're not going to get XCOM here. You're not going to get anything that really tries your patience or your skills. I can go here and just collect the end of the level, the loot, and end it. Event. Inspect. Didn't find this before. Blessing, magical power. Yay, my MP, I assume, has gone up. But, yeah, so I just ended as soon as possible, because I wanted to sort of get to the end so I could, you know, get started on the actual Let's Play. It seems like my defense went up, and that's it. That's it for this dungeon. That is a very big, easy premise for anything. It's a very simple introduction. You're not going to get lost. You're not going to get confused. Hopefully things get a little bit more in-depth as we move along. The actual map so far seems kind of big, depending on, you know, how many levels are in each thing. You know, in this area we're going to probably get 1 more, and then, you know, here's maybe 5. I don't know if we can continue beyond here, you know. It is an early access game, so for all I know, this could be it. It could be 15 or 20 levels deep. After this first success, Ilion? Yeah, I'm going to go with a lion. Our young adventurer left to explore the abandoned dungeon on the quest for riches and glory. Because of course he did. Or she did. I don't know. It's fairly androgynous. Hey mister, what's the tavern doing in a supposedly abandoned dungeon? Isn't it obvious? We're here to serve drinks. You should give them a try, kid. Don't like tourists who come in and don't buy anything. To be honest, I was planning on investigating the dungeon. Blah, blah, blah. There we got one of the elves from the Vikings games. Don't give a shit, really. Just go ahead and join my party. It's fine. I could do with a 50-year-old elf falling around a 12-year-old androgynous kid. Thoragrim joined your team. There we go. Alright, so what are you good at? You've got an account book. Always keep your debts near you. I don't know what that means. You don't seem to have any other weapons. I can give him a sword, even though he's kind of still brandishing his warhammer. Skills, hammering, Thor's Strike, Whirlwind. Abilities. Unveil room containing treasure to loot. Trigger a trap. Can't be drunk after drinking a beer. Okay. If you say so, I'll just go with that. Unset a mechanical trap. I don't know how to use... Okay, so yeah, when we're in the dungeon, I had that option at one point. So now I've got these two here. Skills. Ooh, I can level up. I will level up my precision shot, since I now have a melee guy and the weird old pedophile, essentially. So might as well go with that. It's weird that there was still the sound back here of the cavern and all of its people in there. Am I just going into their basement and trying to, like, steal all their shit? And it's like, yeah, we don't mind. Go ahead, kid. Live your life. Be an adventurer. We're proud of you. More skeletons. Okay, now I can start making the jokes about racism again, because we're just going on a genocidal campaign to kill all these guys. For no reason. I've never actually understood the mythology from skeletons. Like, they're those things that are in everything. You know, like they're in all sorts of stories and video games and various mythologies as like... They're like orcs and dragons and, you know... I've just never seen the appeal to them, though. They're one of the most boring characters imaginable in my minds. Multiple minds. And it's just like, who keeps putting these in their games? Like, who goes, I need something for my game, I need something for my layout, what can we put? Skeletons, yes, that's unique. That's going to be interesting. That's what everybody wants. Alright, it's a trap. A trap, they're everywhere, but I guess a crafty kid like you can find them and deactivate them, right? Wouldn't it be easier to avoid them? Of course not. If there's a trap in the way, deactivate it or set it off. That's how it goes. Trap triggered. We're poisoned by arrows. I thought I had an ability to stop it. What the fuck? I guess we'll just keep moving forward and fight more skeletons, because that's just the type of people we are. Can you go first? No, you can't. Alright. That's fine. It doesn't matter. So yeah, you can see it's very light on the tactical... Oh, there we go. Very light on the tactical... Fuck me sideways. Very light on the tactical decision making. I haven't been able to do anything of note as of yet, except for almost kill my pedophile here. I'm not seeing... Broken Spear, great. I'm not seeing where the longevity of this game is going to be at the time being. It's... You're full health. You need some... Oh, shit. Oops. Alright. That was a mistake. Treasure. That doesn't look like a treasure room, and these barrels over there look pretty recent. Who cares? Look, I found the chest, but there's also nothing inside it. I wonder if just a few coin bits of paper. Hey, look. Here's one with your name on it. Alright, so they're going for a whole story here. Don't really care. I'm not going to leave yet. We're going to take a look around. It's early levels. There's no real harm in it. We're not going to run into anything that's going to kill us. You know, just more skeletons. Hey, there's... This dungeon has 2 bosses for some reason. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start taking Master Warlock out. I can't get to him. But yeah, I've looked around online. Oops, I forgot to attack him. And there seems to be a general meh about the game. People don't really seem to be going over the hill about it or being overwhelmed. I mean, $15 is quite a sum of money to get this in the current state that it's in. What are you doing here? I'm a selfless benefactor. I'll help any adventurers I meet on my travel. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this with you. Ha, Zelda reference. Get it? Get it? Gives you a potion. Thanks. What do I owe you for it? I don't care. Everyone's just trying to get into the good graces of this 12-year-old kid. Because, you know, that's the way you groom people, really. Here, kid, take this potion, or my Jesus juice, essentially. Alright. Loots. We got meats. We got... water. I'm getting a lot of crafting items. Haven't been introduced to any actual crafting as of yet. Like, look at all this shit. Nothing to do with it. But it's early access. It could be that the crafting system just hasn't been implemented yet. I've also seen complaints that there isn't a whole lot of range in your roster that you can go in through. Like, people are very much the same, and there's only a handful of them. I believe there was 5 or 6. There could be more added later. like Banner Saga, Final Fantasies, depends on which one, but there is opportunity to add more characters. If they're going for a very rigid storyline that isn't that big at the moment, I can't see, without rewriting things, how they're just going to plop in a bunch more people, but I'm not the developer. I can't tell you what they've got planned. We got more loots. Very exciting. I'm already kind of getting bored of the gameplay. The only monsters that seem to be in this entire area are skeletons. Alright, yeah, I don't care. I don't care about your story. The writing, well, it brags about being, you know, a comedic, light-hearted take on the RPG genres. Right now, it's feeling like it's for kids. It's not just light-hearted. You know, no adults are going to find it entertaining, or at least I kind of hope they don't. I assume that people probably have a little bit more refined taste, but I guess if you're playing this very bare bones RPG, maybe you are looking for something simple. You're not looking for a long Witcher-like story that lasts, 50 hours. To each their own. I sort of prefer something that I could get involved in. I don't know anything about my character aside from the very cliche young adventurer who's probably going to save the world, wants riches, wants to get his dick wet. Who knows? Who cares, right? Yeah, you made me lose count. I don't care. Seems to be some sort of shopkeeper. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, well. Fuck it. I was going to look around a bit more, but I accidentally clicked the wrong button. Alright. Hey, we got a shop here. Alright, so what can we do? Take a look. Don't forget, I may have a new arrival at some time. Alright, cool. So this is our inventory. This is her shop. I only have one health potion. I don't know how to craft yet, so there's no point in buying all these craftable items, which seems to be all she fucking has. Bone Scepter weapon. Whatever weapons you buy don't seem to actually affect your character visually at all. It's just a stat bonus behind the scenes. So, while I could get this Bone Scepter, and it might be cool for my little, not elf, fuck. What's his name? No, not an orc. Short people that aren't midgets, that are very strong. Dwarves, yes. So yeah, I was thinking it would be cool if my dwarf was swinging this around and beating people to death. Beating skeletons to death with their brethren. But yeah, it's not going to change his hammer, so it doesn't really matter. There's no point in wasting money on it. I'll go ahead and buy an extra potion. And that's it. She only had one potion. That's a very bad shopkeep. How do I get out of here? Alright. So, I'm guessing this is the boss kingdom that lets me out into the new area, which hopefully will change the people that I've been picking on, because I'm starting to feel bad for this race of skeletons, who, as far as I've seen, don't really have any problem with me or what I'm doing. I'm just invading their houses and choosing to kill them. It would be interesting if, you sort of switch this around and did the Undertale or the Braid technique of, yeah, you're the bad guy all along. Considering they're kind of going the comedic route with this and, trying to be funny, it's like at the end of the game, it's like, yeah, the skeletons did nothing wrong. You wiped out their entire species just because you wanted a couple coins. But I'm somehow doubting that that's not how it's going to go. I'm going to go ahead and see what one of these do. Unveil a room containing treasure. Use 4 weird Superman lightning bolt symbols, which I do not see a counter anywhere. So I don't know how many of those I have. Or is that this? Alright, we'll see. Okay, so it just shows you a space on the map. Or maybe it puts a treasure there. I don't know. Was that treasure there before I did that button? Or is it just there now? Okay, so yeah. This weird little lightning bolt symbol, that's what this meter is. I don't know how to fill it. I don't know if that's a very finite resource. No, there's no point in doing that. There really isn't. There hasn't been any sort of threat that would kill me so far. Trigger the trap. I can unset a mechanical trap, or trigger a trap and bravely suffer from its effects instead of the team. So I can use his thing. He had a lot less than the other guy. So yeah, I guess, you can keep their abilities for when you truly need them. Like, it's far handier not to trigger that trap than it is to see this corner of the map. This is a lot of skeletons. I appear to be making them angry. Alright, so I've got full health. I'm not going to really run into any problems here. I'm going to take out the crossbow guy as quick as possible. He's now leveled up. He's got a little bit of magic. That's actually really good magic. So we want to level him up as much as possible. Give him the strong weapons that actually like enables him to do damage to everybody. So yeah, that's his mana. Might as well, because I assume your mana is going to refill once we leave the dungeon. You're about to die. Kill him, little boy. Kill him. Hey, genocide. Papas must be proud of you. Finally, the treasure is ours. Au contraire, this pile of glinting treasureness is mine. Who are you? You may call me Pod. Oh, is that a Game of Thrones reference? Who the fuck else like calls anyone Pod if they're not like Game of Thrones fan? That's not exactly a name that anybody's gonna go, yes, that is what I want to name my character in my iffy little video game. I don't know why I'm being so mean. Like, automatic, this is early access, you know, I'm kind of shitting on it, saying it's an iffy little video game. There is work in here. There is a very lightweight frame to what could possibly be a fun game. I like roguelikes. I like being able to build up my character, and I like the way that the level's panning out. There just doesn't seem to be any difficulty or hook to it that would make me say, yes, I need to keep playing and getting better. The story isn't good enough for me to say, yes, I want to, you know, keep going to find out about these characters. It just... What the fuck? We used your stupid ability to get treasure and it's a trap. That's broken. That's not fucking treasure. The ability is for treasure. Fucking nonsense. Now you're making me salty. Your game's shit. I fucking hate you. Alright. I wish there was there's probably a different order that you can put people in. I could probably put him in the back so he doesn't take the brunt of attacks. But a lot of the guys don't seem to actually care. I guess he's the only one that can't really get attacked. I don't really know how it works yet. Okay, so yeah, this costs mana, or... Yeah, that weird little symbol with the 5 and then the swirly thing, I assume is mana. But then up in his bar here does not have the little swirly thing. So I don't quite know what that is. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and not do it. Oh, there we go. What does this guy do? Shrilling Threnody. I don't think that's a word. Such atrocious melody that it'll wound the enemy. Increases all allies' armor. Applies silence to all enemies and damages them. I could do that. Because, yeah, I assume all he does is magic. So if he can't attack... But... Bye. But... Holy fuck. Oh my... Oh, okay. Huh. What happened to muting him and not letting him do any magic? Well, fuck! Just when I was saying there was no difficulty, this one asshole wipes out my entire team. Well, I guess that's what you do with genocidal megalomaniacs. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I might play through a little bit more, see if anything interesting comes up. If there does, maybe I'll do another part. But at the moment... I can't really recommend it. This is very bare bones, if you'll excuse the pun, given how many of them I've killed. And I just don't see that much of a reason to continue. Thank you for watching.